Hello, and welcome back to Shining from Within, the podcast where we explore the infinite amount of potential and power that lies within each and every one of us. I am your host, Genevieve, and my mic is on. I'm in my studio. I'm happy, and I feel like discussing a few things because today I heard something very interesting. It was to do with relationships, and I feel like I have covered this topic on certain segments on this podcast, but the way this person highlighted it had me thinking. So the person said, I'm not going to say word for word, but in essence it was like when you're coming into a relationship, it's very important to understand that this relationship has three factors or three sects or three entities, or what can we say? I don't want to say humans because the third is not human, but anyway, let's say three factions. So there's you, the relationship that you have with yourself, then there's the relationship that your partner has with themselves, and then there's the relationship that the both of you share. So you see, three. Yeah. And then many other times that we are like, no, I don't get you, you don't get me, you don't communicate. And it dawned on me because I'm one of the culprits. I don't know. I feel like, of course, I know that I'm a good communicator. I'll communicate. I'll let you know how I feel. But maybe where I have failed, because, part of growth is also, checking yourself. Where I failed somebody that I actually cared about was it never dawned on me that they probably had to go through certain things, or they were going through certain things that might have inhibited them to communicate as effectively as I would have desired. And I feel like that's the most unfair thing I did. Yeah, and this is not to say everything they did was right, but maybe, after hearing this, I heard this today. And then it dawned on me, and then I felt like, I should have been maybe more patient. And what sucks is because this person even asked me to be patient. And oh my God, you guys, I have zero patience, and I feel like it's something I have to work on. This is a problem. The situation is maybe at its breaking point. I don't know. I feel like it's even done, and it's sad because then, when you have this kind of realization, you want to call and tell this person, "Oh, I'm sorry," but things have been said, and okay, not done, but things have been said, and how you can't take backwards. I don't know if he's ever going to hear this, but I'm so sorry. And to my listeners, you could learn a thing or two from my situation. Do not rush into conclusions, especially when dealing with people. We have taken a nightmare pill where it's like, oh, cut everyone off, and that's not it. And it's just dawning on me, and that's not it. Sometimes, especially when it's to do with people you're doing life with, compromise not to a fault, not to a point where you hurt yourself, hate yourself. No, compromise for a while. Try to see whether this person is redeemable. I think you can take your time. After all, there is nothing to rush for. Just dawned on me, and these are the things this person used to tell me, and I was just like, no, you don't understand me. I'm leaving. Oh my god. Anyway, we live, we learn, we grow. Yeah, and it was quite insightful, especially when we're doing life with people. It's very important to be patient. But what I'm not advocating for is, bad behavior. If this person is persistent or consistently, exhibits such a certain pattern, certain behavior, and they do not seem to change or open up, or they become toxic and you've been patient, please, by all means, cut them off, because we don't want you doing anything that will, in the long run hurt you or let you become resentful. So this was, an eye opener, and I'm glad I shared it with you. Thank you for tuning in.